Hello, all you beautiful gamers out there. Totem Lord here today with something I'd like to call Swift Judgment. Now, what these are actually going to be kind of a quicker review on things, just to kind of give you the heads up on what's going on with some of these physical games for all you collectors out there, or for some of you that just want to hear my sweet melodic voice. There's actually a few games a couple months ago I really wanted to review, but I couldn't get like somebody else on the channel to help me out because I think that our banter really helps out everything and it's really entertaining to listen to. So, anywho, Swift Judgment will just be my way of delivering these to you on just kind of a quicker note. After all, games like Mario Party, Super Smash Bros., and Shining Resonance Refrain, I really wanted to review those, but I couldn't find anybody else. So I just kind of opened them up and played them because I got impatient. So this year we're starting off with some Swift Judgment. Now, like I said, on these I may have another person, I may not. These are designed for games kind of like Nintendo games, because we know that Nintendo is always going to be putting out like a great product because they put time into their product. They actually care. You know that the front and back is probably going to be at least decent enough, and there's definitely going to be something on the inside. And there's kind of a flip side to it too. Games like Capcom, you know, are going to be okay, and the inside is more than likely always, sadly, going to be white. So, for those of you collectors out there that just want to scope out what's going on, I have Swift Judgment for you. And as you might notice, I'm doing this solo because, well, I couldn't really find anybody. Nathan, I'm doing a video. You said you want to be more involved. The council summons you. The council summons you, Nathan. Hey, there's no need to worry because although I may be alone, I do have Games Caliber, and with Games Caliber, you're always gonna have safe sex. I mean, with Games Caliber, you're never alone. Anyway, let's move on to the review, shall we? All right, today I'm going to be reviewing Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and well, it is a Nintendo game, so it is just a lovely bit of work here. Nasty glare today, so nasty. But anywho, let me tell you what's going on here. I feel like they picked kind of an interesting background scheme, or interesting background color scheme here. They got yellow and green, which is something you really don't see very often, unless of course you're dealing with, well, lemon and lime is the first thing I thought of, but it's not a bad cover at all. I mean, you got your characters on the front, you got the unique item of the game, which is the acorn. Oh man, I should have did this during the day. We're a little dark here tonight. Anyway, right here, we got the acorn here, which turns you into Flying Raccoon Mario, or Luigi or Toad, whatever. You got your characters, you got Luigi, Yoshi, Mario, and of course Peachette. You don't have Toad because, well, they wanted to make the cover good, so in my opinion, it's not a bad cover. Can't really think of anything that they could have done to make it better, but at the same time, it's not really anything that really wows me, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7. Alright, moving along to the back now. Swift Judgment. The back. Something I noticed, I'm just going to put the camera here a little bit, give us a little bit more light, because I want to show off something I found was very interesting. The characters on the back, there we go. The characters right there, I looked at it and kind of thought of something, and that is the artwork from Super Mario Bros. 2, as in like the original on the NES. It may not be like an exact double or anything, but I feel like that they definitely drew heavily on inspiration from the characters from the booklet here, in case you may or may not notice. Look at those, and ignore the nasty glare. Sorry about that, lost you for a second. There we go. The characters right there look like that they're definitely influenced from Super Mario Bros. 2 on the NES, so I thought that was kind of a cool little touch. You know, I'm actually just going to leave this camera up here for a second. So, telling you what's going on in the game, you get both Mario U and Luigi U, so I think that's kind of cool. It tells you about the new characterization from Toadette to Peachette, and got some lovely pictures down there, and what would a Switch game be without all that technical jargon? Lovely. You know, I mean, it's a Mario game, so you know exactly what you're getting anybody that's a gamer knows what Mario is. because all it really tells you is Mario anytime, anywhere with anyone, up to 4 players. Tells you about Peachette and how many courses are in the game. So, I mean, it's Mario. It pretty much speaks for itself. It doesn't really need to say a lot. I think it tells you enough. It tells you what's coming up. It's telling you what's included in the package. That's cool. And the artwork, I think, is cool, and how it has Mario 2-esque characters. So I'm actually going to give this probably, I'm thinking about a 9, just because of I think it's cool how they brought that back. So 9. Alright, Swift Judgement. Moving along to the inside now. Games Caliber, do your thing. Isn't it nice to not have Shad abuse you? Alright, crack this sucker open. He'll be back, it's fine. Alright. Now this is something I'm actually rather excited for, because Nintendo always does something with the inside. They're not just going to give us some boring whitewash. So, as per usual, I will give you guys the first glimpse. Let's check it out. Alright, see how we're doing there. I'm going to try and raise the camera up a little bit, give you guys a bit better light, less glare. Ooh, oh my. That is actually pretty freaking cool. Nintendo, you did not disappoint. I'm going to say that much. Also, what's kind of typical, Nintendo's no sweet extras, but for right now we're just judging the inside, and I think that is pretty cool. Just a complete map of the entire thing. I don't know if you guys have ever played Mario U, but you always only see like one tiny little bit of the piece of the map at once. I mean, sure, you can move around the map and see what's going on, but you never get to see the whole thing, so this is really cool. You know, I'm just going to flat out give it a 10. I think that is pretty sweet. Let's give you guys one more view here. So yeah, 10. There it is. There you have it. With no extras to grade, that's about all that we got. For a final score, without there being extras, I'd feel kind of like a turd not, to actually give it a score. So, anywho, that's it for Swift Judgement. Thank you for checking it out, and I will judge you next time. Yeah, that's Shad in spirit.